Hi everybody, hope you guys have been well. We're back with another warm-up session. So today I want you guys to try drawing some squares. So remember, a square has 4 sides. It's got one line here, here, and here. So try to do your best squares as possible. This one isn't that great because this one is a little slanted, but it's okay. We're warming up here. Straight lines and a cross. Don't worry about these stray lines, we're just practicing. So you don't have to draw them too quickly. Just try to go slow and do some squares. Maybe change them into a rectangle, tall like a building, or wide like a wall. We're just practicing our shapes. Now when you're drawing things, and I'm doing directed draws, I try to explain it in the most easiest way as I can, so it's easier for you guys to know exactly what shape to draw. I'm going to go back to my squares. Because everything in our daily life, and when you look around everywhere, everything has a certain shape. So like a building could be a tall rectangle like this, and it has smaller rectangles inside. And that's how you make a skyscraper, right? Or even a mug or like a cup or something like that. Those are just ovals and like a half circle with another like curvy letter C on the side for the handle. They're all different shapes. If you look at something, if you look at an object, try to figure out what kind of shapes it's made up of. So like a ball is a circle, right? Or a sphere, right? It's a 3-dimensional shape. So a sphere has shadows and depth. Right? Because it's round. A circle is flat, and that's why it doesn't have any shading or anything like that. Ooh, that's a bad circle. Again, my hand isn't warmed up, so see, this is good. We're warming up. But right now we're doing squares. I hope you guys haven't forgotten your shapes. What else can be kind of like a square? What objects do you think has squares in them? Or even a rectangle? What do you guys eat breakfast? That comes in a box that looks like a cereal box, right? That's more of a rectangular prism. So, anyway, back to drawing squares. But even cubes, you can make a square and change it into a 3-dimensional shape. So let me clear some area. I can show you how to do that here real quick. But a box is basically just a square, and there's another square right on top of it, like this. So you have these 2 squares that are kind of overlapping each other, but then from here, you just do a diagonal line and connect it to the end of the other square. So I'll show you again. Go boom. Do you see another corner? Yep, right there. Connect those 2 corners. There's a corner here. You're going to connect those 2 corners. Another corner here. And boom, you've got a box. I know that looks a little messy, but here's it again. So you're just connecting the corners, and you make yourself a box. So if you have these squares down, you can totally do that. If you ever want to draw a box, this is a good warm-up. So draw some squares. But remember, go slow. Don't go as fast as I'm doing, because look what's happening. So practice some of your squares. And this can be your warm-up before any of my other directed draws, and you'll be ready and set to go.